Gwen. Me a jolly as a ton gal in a debe. Walshy, Diplo also.
Alright, Wagwan. This is the Felly and I podcast, my first podcast, and I'm so super excited because when I have one of my closest friends here today, Walshy Fire.
I didn't know this was your first.
This is for the Felly and I podcast.
I was about to say, it's not really your first.
It's not, no, but for the Felly and I podcast, it is the first.
I think this is dope that I'm the first person on your podcast show.
I think so too. Mm-hmm. I'm super excited. Thank you for coming through.
Yes, it's 3 a.m.
It is 3 a.m.
And we've been
Grinders.
partying.
Grinders. This is what we do though, right?
That's what we do.
Yeah, it is what we do. So I'm super excited that you're here because I've known you for a really long time. I met you when I was like 17 or 18 on the beach one day, right?
Oh my goodness, yeah.
I did meet you on the beach. With
Lisi.
And Alistair.
And my cousin Lee, I think, came, or somebody. I forgot.
Lee? Was Lee there?
Was it Charms? Might not have been Lee. It might have been Charms. I can't remember. But it was me and somebody else came. Yeah.
And you were just with a bunch of coolie people.
Yeah.
Like straight coolie people.
Coolie people. Lyman on the beach, having a good time. It was a cool day.
Playing volleyball.
Dang, I can't believe I met you then. I don't even think we spoke then, though. Or
no, we did.
Yeah, we might have barely
We were vibing. Remember you told me I'd be the worst DJ in the world because I kept like changing the song real quick?
Holy crap. No, I don't, but that sounds accurate.
It does, right?
Yeah.
So a lot of people don't know like your background and the fact that in high school, where'd you go to high school? Because you didn't go to CC.
North Miami Beach.
That's right.
Chargers. Fola.
There you go. Because you didn't go to Carroll City.
I didn't go to Carroll City.
Your mom wasn't having that.
My mom said it's too Black American.
Yeah.
I said, no way.
So
even though I'm from Carroll City, 100% represent Carroll City, live, born, everything in Carroll City, my mom sent me east to North Miami Beach.
Because she wanted you to be a little bad mood.
She didn't want me to go to New Orleans either because it was too Jamaican. That's real.
Really? Okay,
Yeah.
Cool. But in high school, you did track, right?
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about that.
I ran fast.
Fast. You were one of the fastest too, right?
I was pretty good.
A lot of people didn't know that. You got a scholarship for track, right?
I did, but I didn't use it.
You didn't use
because it was in state, and I didn't want to stay in state.
And you went to Georgia
Clark,
first.
Atlanta, in Georgia. Yeah, I went to Atlanta. I didn't want to stay in Florida.
Okay. So you left. You were out. But then you went to FAMU after, right?
For grad school.
For grad school.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know this. Please tell them about your degree.
Yeah, journalism.
In journalism. Which is so crazy because
doing this, being journaled, and journaling.
Well, thank God you have the experience with it, right?
Yeah, it's a cool thing, man. It's a dope degree.
So how long did you work for corporate America? What was your first corporate America job?
I worked at IBM.
IBM?
Yeah,
Why
man.
did I think you worked for BMI?
IBM, International Business Machine.
There we go. So you only stayed there for
1 year.
What made you say you were out?
Just the way that the whole corporate world is set up. It's for certain people and it's not for other people. And I fall into the not for.
Yeah.
It wasn't for me. Now, making money for a company and working in a system like that just was not for me. Nothing wrong with anyone else that does it. But for me, it was like creatively the worst place I could have been in. So,
I totally get it. That's why I quit my corporate America job last week, Monday.
Oh, I didn't know that. Congrats.
Yes. Thank you. I feel very, very liberated by it, and I'm so excited to throw
what we call
into my
that,
career.
we call that jumping out the window. And I think everybody in life has to do that.
Yeah, at some point, right?
I think at some point you have to look at your life and say, am I going to actually just go all out and try to fucking do what I want to do in life? Or am I going to continue to try to play this balanced game of politics and what do I need versus what do I want? Because you need money. So you keep your job.
Right.
But you don't want to be there. You want to be doing something else. So you play that game.
Because of the security.
Right. And if you don't ever stop, then you'll never make it, or it'll be super hard for you to make it. One day you just got to say, you know what? All focus on this one thing I want to do and jump out the window.
Yeah, definitely. Mm-hmm. Well, I jumped.
Yes.
So let's hope I land on my feet.
No, you're going to. I don't think, yeah.
I am going
that
to. It's
leap
going
of
great.
Faith is
Yo,
just,
already it's like, it's the best pickup I've had in so long. So I'm pretty excited about it. But, so what's really cool is that we both started from Black Chinese.
right.
So when exactly did you know that you wanted to be a part of Black Chinese? That it was like...
I mean, when I came back from, I worked at IBM. I'm sorry, when I finished work at IBM, I came back to Miami with no job and no plan. And then a guy named Fireheart booked me for a party he had at Bayside Hut. And I did the early warm. And Bobby was there. And Bobby was like, yo, you're wicked. We need some new selectors, blah, blah, blah. I met Dupes. And then, yeah. Because before that, I knew Dupes from Rhythm Style. So I didn't, not Rhythm Style, what was it? Was it Rhythm Style?
No. You're from about the
Him
Sharon
and
Burke
Lee.
party.
No.
What are you talking
Dupes
about?
and Lee Dupes and this guy named Mr. Lee had a sound. I think it was called Rhythm Style.
Themselves?
Yeah, they had a different sound before Black Chinese.
And this was after Poison Dart.
This was before Poison Art. That's where I know Dupes from. I know Dupes from this sound.
Okay.
And I believe it's called Rhythm Style. It was in Kendall.
Okay.
And they used to play on off the 836. I forgot the name of the place. Squadron or whatever it's called. I forgot over there. But yeah, so I knew Dupes from that. I knew of Black Chinese, but I wasn't so familiar until I met Bobby.
Okay. So that's what put you in. So would you say that was the first like big party that you popped off and people were like, okay,
Nah,
he's
Stages was. But Stages, I didn't get booked. I just invited myself. I got there really early and DJed before anybody came.
Yo,
And that was like 4,000 people I was DJing for.
wicked.
And nobody knew who the hell I was.
You get money pull up?
No money pull. There was no such thing at the time. And everybody just was like, yo, who the hell is this guy? But nice. I'm glad. Like, you know, Gary, Jamie, they all came up to me and were like, yo, we don't know who you are, but I'm glad that somebody else on my team, they thought about this. They had no clue. I drove into that party at 9 o'clock.
And you were just like, I'm going and I'm
with
going to
my
play.
records, and I was like, I'm just going to play. And nobody questioned me. Because them time, every DJ wanted to reach star time, which I think still happened. But yeah, the first DJ came, I think Renegade came at like 12. And then that's when I but I played from like 10 to 12.
Damn.
And mashed up the place. Vibes.
That's dope. So you just built the balls and you were just like, I'm just going to do it.
Right, jumped out the window.
And then from there, you just kept getting bookings in the dancehall scene?
Yes, because I immediately joined Black Chinese.
Yeah, okay, so from there, it just kicked off for you. That's dope. I know that for me, Black Chinese has been one of the biggest stepping stones.
No question.
And it's all
Black Chinese saved my life, man.
Yo, ditto. Everything I am, like, I give a lot of it to Black Chinese. So let's talk about production a little bit. So you've been producing a lot lately.
Yeah, I've been doing my thing.
You just released something new right now. It's called Show You Off.
Yes.
And the video just came out.
Mm-hmm.
And let's talk about this because it's actually a really different vibe from the stuff you've been working on. Because you like a lot of that, like that zouk stuff, you know, the mix of the trappy zouk with a little bit of the...
Yeah, this is called Afro Soul.
Okay.
That's the name of it.
Okay.
And there aren't too many songs that kind of fit this category. So we might just keep going in this category and like creating our own lane as Afro Soul, you know. So big shout out to World.
Yeah, and that's really dope because I like the jazzy feel behind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like that whole thing is just so groovy and it's something new and definitely like compared to the other stuff, you don't hear that a lot on your stuff. So I like that. I like that feel. Mm-hmm. And so you produce a lot with Kick Rocks, right?
Nah, I do my own thing.
Okay. But
Yeah, I used to, but not anymore.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just me, myself, and I right now. You know, I just do my own thing, and I keep all the people that I work with. You know, we launch something, then we'll do it together. But for the most part, it's just me.
Okay, cool. So you used to say stuff a lot like future dance hall and stuff like that.
Used to, yeah.
What is that?
Well, I don't say that
So there's
anymore.
no more future dance hall?
I think there is. I just think that what happened was Future Dancehall was waiting for like a big hit, or was waiting for like a leader, and not like a group of guys, but one guy that was popular enough to get the music to kind of be heard by a bunch of people. and that never really happened. So, in my opinion, it's still there, but it's still trying to figure itself out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's dope. 'Cause I like
But I
that
love
vibe.
it, yeah.
I like that vibe. So, your mixtapes. Let's talk about Nordstrom, because that shit is so dope.
That shit went everywhere too.
Listen.
I actually tried to do another one. I actually hit them up because they hit me up for the first one. I hit them up like, yo, we need to do a follow-up. And what happened was, because it's a corporate company, the people that were working there the year before weren't working there.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, they had moved on to other things, and the new people that were working there were just like, no, we don't think so. So it
No
didn't pan
way.
out.
Why?
I don't know.
When that whole thing had launched, you went into Nordstrom, right? You were there and like you played your whole set that day.
No,
right?
no,
Or
just played.
You just played?
Yeah.
Normally. Okay.
And then I did a campaign for them later on that went like on their website. It was pretty cool.
That's dope. That's pretty dope. And your stuff still plays in Nordstrom.
That's dope. Okay.
Because the one in Sawgrass played it not too long ago. I was in there and I was like, hey, this is the stuff. So one of my favorite mixtapes from you is Walshy Fire presents Africa's in Future mixtape.
That's so funny. and I haven't done another one since, and that's a shame.
Yo.
Because I just came back from Africa, so I should know like all the new music, and I do. But the time, everything is time right now, and I'm running out of time like a mug. Like I don't know how to keep up with everybody and what they're doing.
Actually, that's my next thing for you. Like all the traveling that you do, like that should really. First of all, it's hard. Because like you said, you can't keep up with anything. Do you find it hard to even keep up with like your family life?
Not really, but it definitely is hard to keep up with business. You know, I have investments and other things that need me to be very hands-on. And I'm not able to because of the traveling and stuff like that. So I've started to merge a lot of stuff so that I can better handle that. So right now I'm in work in progress.
Okay.
Definitely.
I get what you mean.
Yeah.
So with all this traveling, I know health comes into it a lot. Like, how do you keep up with it physically, mentally? Because like mentally, that's a big thing. And I know that what you do is really draining. Right. And I know that sometimes people push you over your limits in what you do too. Right. You know, you're my good friend. Sometimes we have conversations. And, you know, you express that sometimes, people just take it too far.
Yeah.
So what do you do on those days for your mental health?
Well, what I do is just remind myself that I've come from nothing and that I'm in a place right now that's very nice and comfortable. And for a person to say something or bring some negative vibes to me, I need to understand, like, at the end of the day, that that's just a part of growth. The bigger I get, the more that's going to happen. Right. And so I've accepted that. And so, yeah, I don't even really worry about the much, man. Like, you know, it is what it is, and it'll all work itself out.
Yeah, I totally get you with that. So what do you wish people respect more from you when you're out?
I would say they expect me to be like super turned up, but I'm super chill. Like I'd rather read a book than go out.
Yeah, I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Or maybe I'll start bringing a book to the club. That's what I might start doing. Straight up.
Sorry.
Straight up, like reading in the club. I might start doing that for real. That sounds like a
You know what's so funny though?
great
like,
idea.
I can actually see you.
Yo, I'll be in the club, it's like
like flip. So with Major Lazer, to me, when I used to listen to Major Lazer before you were a part of Major Lazer compared to now.
on the floor and
Yeah. So Major Lazer, the reggae and dancehall vibes have turned up, and I totally feel that connection was brought because of you, my dear.
Alrighty.
And I feel like that extra Major Lazer took with their music recently within the past couple years is really because of you. I know a lot of the people y'all are working with and stuff, you know those people personally. Jesse Royal, Chronics, all those things. So tell me a little bit about that. Like, what made you say that, like, this is what you want to give your all to? Because I know that, like, and what made you say that, like, you know what, you're a bigger entity than Black Chinese?
Well, I never thought I was that. Never thought I was a bigger entity. Still don't. Black China's huge. But wait a minute. What was the first part of the question again?
Woman said.
Yeah. Women said? I feel like it's right there in my brain.
I said that how what made you want to put your all into like, taking all your connections, taking everything you were really, really hard for, all the people that you've met and, the connections that you made. What made you want to force that into, what you were doing with Major Lazer?
Yeah. It was just a natural thing. Like, no matter what I do in life, I'm going to make sure I always bring those connections and all this stuff too. And, me knowing a lot of people in Jamaica, I feel like I was a really good asset to the movement. So, hopefully I'll continue to be an asset to the movement.
To me, the music has picked up, man. Good shit.
Yes.
Love you, bro.
Rastafari.
Okay. So, what about your love life?
Man, I work a lot.
I know.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure that's so hard to keep up with. What about sex?
I work a lot.
So does that mean it takes away from your sex life a lot too?
I work a lot.
Okay. And you have two amazing, cute little babies. Two sons. They're about to be how old now? 3?
Yeah, in March.
Lau and Leno.
Mm-hmm.
Is it hard being a dad who's so busy?
Definitely. So we work very hard to make sure that we spend time with them. And hopefully...
What do you do to keep up with it when you're gone?
Oh, it's easy now. We got technology. We got too many ways.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way too easy.
For sure. All right. Well, we're going to play this little game really quick before we end.
Mm-hmm.
So thank you very much. I appreciate you being here. We're going to play a really quick game, okay?
I'm ready for this game.
All right. So it's would you rathers for everything, okay? Would you rather be really hairy or completely bald?
Bald.
Okay. Would you rather have an overactive bladder or a runny nose?
Runny nose.
Would you rather stump your toe or hit your funny bone?
There's no winning there. You lost both times. Hit my funny bone. It'll go away a lot quicker. Yeah, stubbing your toe can hurt for a while.
You're right about that. So, would you rather have an ear infection or bronchitis?
I get bronchitis all the time. Bronchitis, that's nothing.
Okay. You have walking bronchitis?
Yeah, I be getting shit all the time.
Okay. Would you rather have to make an emergency... Okay, so these kind of get a little bit more extreme, okay? Would you rather have to make an emergency landing on a plane or get into a car accident?
Plane.
Okay. Would you rather be stuck in the desert without toilet paper or without a hat for protection?
Toilet paper. I can figure the rest out.
Would you rather dive with sharks or swim with a pot of orcas?
Shit. I heard the orcas will fuck you up. I don't know. I'm gonna say orcas, but yeah, man. It sounds like I'm dead.
Either way, you might be dead. Would you rather tap Black China or Amber Rose?
Man, respect to all the ladies out there, man. I love you ladies. Keep grinding. Keep doing your thing.
That's it? Okay, so India or Japan?
Japan, all day.
Japan?
100%.
You love Indian gal though.
Yeah, but Japanese technology and the coolness of the city is just undeniable.
Okay.
The fashion, so good.
So, coolie gal? Straight coolie? Or Jamaican gal?
Man, love all the ladies. Big up all the ladies. Much respect to all the ladies. Thank you all for any support of the music that I do and any event that I'm at, man. Ladies, I appreciate you guys so much. Yeah, man.
Ladies love you, man.
I appreciate any help, any
Ladies
support.
love you. I love you.
Big
I love
mission.
You very much.
I'm working on an Afrobeat meets Caribbean album.
God.
So I need everybody's support on that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you can follow him at Walshy Fire. SoundCloud.
Yes.
Walshy Fire.
Everything.
iTunes.
Yeah.
Everything.
Everything. WALSHY FIRE. Easy.
There we go.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can follow me at Feli, Feli_Anaya, INAYAH. And big up to my production team. You can follow our studio at The Silver Slate. And everything will be in the comment description. So thank you for tuning in. And thank you for coming. I love you. I appreciate you.
Yeah, man.
Family
So
things.
early in the morning, but it's all love when it comes to Philly.
Grind.
So it's all good.
I love you. Thank you.
Definitely.
All right, cool. We're done. We're out.
Big up.
Yeah.
We're out of here.
Word statements on the track.